Story time. So I have been struggling with something lately, and it has, for a minute there, it was taking a huge emotional toll. But the reason I'm sharing this with you guys is because I don't like to stay there. When something is having a negative effect on me, I understand that the challenge may not go away, but my perspective has got to take a shift. And so recently, I have embarked on this journey, and it's the part of it that's been really hard because it takes a lot to keep me somewhere personally. But I have a 3-year-old daughter, and when I see it emotionally affecting her, that's a whole different level, right? And so recently, I've gone on this journey of motherhood to where we're getting her involved in more things of that nature. But the point of the story is the perspective shift that I had to have. So she was not adjusting to this thing that we had enrolled her in. And it was hard to watch because I had done my research. I was trying to figure out, I didn't know what to say to her when she was going through those tough moments, all the things, right? And this is like something that all parents deal with. But the point I want to share with you is seeking out someone else's perspective. Seek out someone else's perspective that's already on the other side. Because what it boiled down to is that I was able to, by being vulnerable, I was able to get connected with the coach. And by the time I talked to him, I had already processed these rabbit hole thoughts of wanting to take her out of it and the imposter syndrome and what all the naysayers have said, about letting her just be 3. Like, I had already had time to bind up the thoughts that needed to be bound. And I said, okay, I need you to share with me the perspective behind this activity. How does it work? And then he said, Kim, it's not physical like you've done your whole life with sports. He said, this starts internally. So the fact that you're doing this with her now, you're teaching her how to overcome challenges that she's going to face anyway. So I was like, oh. He was like, all you need to do is love her and bring her back and bring her back and bring her back and tell her after a year, we can see if you want to do this or something else. But for this year, we're going. And guys, when you seek out the perspective of someone else, that's where your mind grows. So I just want to encourage you with that. Hopefully this story was helpful. And as always, be encouraged.